Here we go.
Tiger, tiger.
Hi, I'm Scott Adams, and we welcome you into another edition of Outside the Huddle with the Florida Tuskers. Coming up on today's show, we find out why the video services crew is so important to the Tuskers' success. We see the home opener through the eyes of Tuskers fans. And defensive lineman Eric Powell takes us back to his old high school. But up first, special teams coach Al Roberts is both a football and life coach.
This is my 41st year of coaching. I've been told that no longer am I going from career move to career move. My moves are now father moves. My moves now are to be a blessing, to be a giver. It's to be a big brother, to be a helper, to be a servant. Purpose and production. So that's what I'm all about. I'm a father, I'm a teacher, I'm a blessing. And football does help. I love covering kicks. Don't think I don't. I love covering kicks. I love football. But when that young guy is watching me teach and coach, I'm after a lot more than just him covering a kick.
Here we go. Timing, timing, timing. It all looks the same.
Everything we all do, we have learned from someplace along the way. I was an okay high school football player. When I got to the University of Washington in 1964, I found out I didn't have the ability. And I was kicked to the side, I was pushed over. So every day, in every way I coach and teach is to help the guy, the star, whoever that is, to help him move along. And that last guy on the field, that last person, he has my attention also. And whether it's helping him get along with football or get along in life, that's my purpose.
Diane! Blow the horn, girl!
1, 2, 3.
These are my working gloves. This is when I go to work every day in these gloves.
Coach Roberts wears gloves for, I don't know why.
I believe Coach Roberts wears those gloves so that there's no fingerprints when he has to choke somebody out.
I won't say I've been afraid not to ask about it, but I just haven't asked about it. So.
I think with Coach Roberts, the biggest thing with his gloves is be on the lookout. Be prepared.
He used to be a fighter back in the days, and he always think he's young. And like he will steal you, he will hit you. Wherever that you don't want to be hit, he will hit you. I try to sneak him before he sneaks me with the gloves. I mean, with the gloves on, I stay away. Gloves off, I try to get him.
Every day, he's been consistent. The gloves, if he don't have them on, I'm gonna have to see I'm gonna go get him some.
My gloves mean we go to work. It means we got to put a full day's work in. And they also mean if you don't do your job, I'll put my hands around your throat and make sure you do your job. Okay.
Michael Jackson wore a glove. Nobody said anything to him.
It's out of my control.
Sometimes I have no idea what he's talking about.
Who are we? Who are we and what do we need?
Whew.
Come on, go to the ball, DB. Win. Win the game. Win the game. All right.
I think a good special teams player, you got to play 100 miles an hour. Well, that's how he coaches, 100 miles an hour. Just a special coach, special person.
There it is. Go. Go. Go.
When they go out and see the quality of play, when they go out and see the way we practice, the way we coach, the way the kids play, they will see the quality. In fact, my friends have said when they look at television, they cannot tell the difference between NFL and the UFL. And they shouldn't be able to because of the ball players that come from the NFL or through the NFL are quality kids. And when I go out on game day and practice day, I coach as hard as I can coach, and I see the quality coming out from the other coaches and the other players.
Coach Roberts is very philosophical. He has got an answer, his story for everything. And it's a huge benefit to have him on our staff for these players, too, because of the experience that he brings, coaching for so many years. And he's seen talent go by the wayside. He's seen underachievers grow to Pro Bowlers. He's seen every type of situation known to man, both on and off the field.
And go. 1, 2, 3.
As far as picking the brain of guys, who've been around the craft for a long time. I mean, you mentioned Coach Roberts.
he'll quickly tell you, I'm 66, I'm coaching a long time. And you have to respect that.
I'm working on coverage right now. Guards and up backs, you guys go right to the ball.
His coaching philosophy is that he basically looks at us as like his sons, and he wants to affect us with positive things, godly things first, and he uses that in his coaching. And he's just a high intense guy who wants to teach.
Sometimes, guys,
he tells us every day that he loves us, and he just wants us to come out and just be us and just do what we do. He said, we all got a certain talent and just come out on the field and do it.
I tell you what, about every third special team meeting, there's a lesson learned on a variety of different issues. And so I go in there just to do it. And sometimes I'll walk out there with maybe 2 pages of notes, and sometimes I'll walk out there with just learning some special teams.
Special teams is a space game. If you look at offense and defense, they really do play in the closet. They really do play in the living room. When you play special teams, you play in the whole backyard and the park. You have to play space ball. And when you play space ball, calls for a different kind of kid. And that's why when you're trying to put a team together, who we are and what do they need? We need offensive players, defensive players, we need special team players, space players. Not everybody can play it. But special team kids are, they're unique. They're unique. And can I tell you, the only person worse than a special team player is a special team coach. And he's got to be crazy too.
Hey, get him out of here! Hey, get him out of here! That's your man. Yeah, he's your man.
Next, on Outside the Huddle.
Information about opponents, information about ourselves, offense, defense.
Trustco Bank invites you to stop by any one of its more than 40 hometown locations. Let's grow Trustco